I was able to capture about $260 on this sell signal right here. So this one didn't last very long, but I saw this, I wanted to jump in on it. So sell off the point of control, which, hold on, maybe you can hear me better now. Sell point of control, and we were able to capture this nice little move right here. Where's my phone? There we go. Sorry, now I'm back. All over the place this morning. Sorry, a little delayed. I really like to sell that too, but we'll wait. Now give me 1 second here. Let me add one more piece to this. Give me 1 second. I'm working on something here, and that's the wrong way to do it. I want this one. There we go. What's the name of it? No, that's not it. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. All right. So I have, let me make my face a little smaller here. I have a very similar setup that I'm working on that I think I want to roll out too. It's not ready just yet, but it is pretty accurate too. I gotta refine it a little bit more. So here are the normal V gaps based on the simple settings on a 1 minute chart. And then here is this strategy. Now, it does take a few trades I don't love. This one's okay because it has at least one candle profit. This one's good. This one's not very good, so we want to fix that. This buy is actually pretty good. This sell is pretty good. This buy is okay eventually. Takes quite a few points to get it going. Costs you about 12 points before you run it up. Let's see, another buy here, sell, buy. It's a little bit more malleable than the volume gaps itself, but it's off the same principle. So I just need to refine it a little bit more. I'm working on some additional edits to it before I'm ready to like actually roll that out to you guys, but that is coming, I think. So I'm gonna have both on the screen just for today so we could see it, and then we'll take quite a few trades here today using the VGAPS manual, and if we get a volume gaps signal, we'll take that too. All right, so let's see, let's get into one of the other accounts here. Let's go here. Yeah, this one. Let's go sell right here. So sell at this top. Ideally, price doesn't test the 64 level. It might. So I'll put my stop a little bit above that. Since we're in a sell, we want to go ahead and click buy. And we'll just have this set right above that recent high. And we'll see if we can get this one to run for us. There we go. Move our stop. 60, 40 bucks, 50 bucks, not bad. Trading one contract because that's all I can trade right now. So I'll have to just let that be. All right, cool. Yeah, so that trade ended up being pretty good. Give me 1 second. All right. So we're obviously topping out at this level. I'm gonna wait and see if I can go kind of a sell right here at this top. Let's see if price tests this, and we'll see if we can catch a nice little pushback down. I'll be right back. Okay. New sell signal generated, so we'll wait till the close of this candle before we jump into that. If we jump into that, we'll see what we have. So we're up $50. We need 150 plus, and then that would get us to our payout. Well, not payout yet, but we're close actually. But to our day of $200 essentially. If that makes sense. Kind of like to stand in right now. So we'll keep that. All right. We're gonna go market order here. We'll just click sell, new candle. Okay, sell, decent fill. We'll just see if what this candle wants to do. Stop needs to be, I don't love 13 points. Maybe I'll go 12. Let's just see. Hopefully price kind of runs for us a little bit, so we don't have to worry about it. Let's see. Definite bottom here it looks like, so let's see what price wants to do with this. Might have to be in this trade for a bit. We're sitting right at the point of control, so we'll need to see some nice selling pressure before price really runs down, if it will at all. Okay. Repeat reversal. My stop isn't in the best place. I guess I could move it. It's only going to be a point, but above these highs here probably makes the most sense. If this trade gets back close to the open, then I'll move my stop right there. I don't know if it's going to though. I think we're going to get blown out of this one, but we'll see. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Again, point of control sitting at 46, so it's 2 points ahead, actually below our open, so that's not bad. But again, let's see if we can get this thing to really run for us a little bit. That'd be nice. Okay, stop moved, and then there we go. Good stuff. Puts us up 128. Okay, and price pops. So good little trade there. Was that 4 points? 6 points? St. Peter's. Really good trade here. I should have held on to this one a little bit longer, but end up working out for us. Good stuff there. Really good trade. Hmm. One second here. Maybe some of you guys are still in that trade. That'd be pretty cool. Okay. Hmm. We'll see. We'll trade both of those today. All right. Let's see. So if you guys are watching, there are a couple signals on the chart that are two really good signals right here, by the way. This one started out kind of ugly, but turned into a really good one. I only captured, we'll call it 8 points, probably, or so. I don't even, it might not even been that much. Let me see, maybe like 4. No, it was like 7. It was a good trade. So it's two really good signals here. This one was really good. This one ended up making me 264 in one of the accounts, and we need $80 in the other account to get to that next $200 profit trigger. So that's nice. But then I also have a secondary indicator on the chart that will be automated at some point, probably. 1 second. But I'm still testing it, working out some of the kinks. So it's not available to you guys yet. It will be if I end up thinking that it is as good as the volume gaps. I'm not convinced yet that it is, but a lot of the signals are pretty accurate already. And so there's a little bit more refinement that needs to happen, but these sells and these buys, the blue and the green and I can probably make them different color, but anyway, they're solid. Like this one's not great, but it actually is a pretty solid signal for 5 points. It's pretty good. This one's really good. These three right here are not great. This one's the best, but this one's a little early, so that we had to have about 10, maybe 12 points of drawdown before price runs up, which took some time. This one's not very good. This signal's sick, and this one's early, but it's the same. This one's really good, and so using these together, I think that we're going to be able to take more trades, have more signals, potentially. But I gotta iron them out a little bit more first. Like they're a little early. Like this one's a little early, but this one's sweet. Like this one's early, but it ends up being pretty good. It's just really, really early. So we had, it ended up getting profitable pretty fast, but it ended up being really profitable later. And so like there's another strategy we could use where it's like, let me just see here, where we could essentially like buy more at the open. Like if we really do believe in these signals, they just take a little while. Like we could essentially buy again once price moves a certain direction against us. So doubling down a little bit. I don't know if I love that, but you could certainly do that. But like this trade would have been a really good one to do that on. Like boom, we sell again at the same level. It would have taken us a little bit, but eventually we get what we're looking for. So if I get a signal on for either one, volume gaps or the new version. Well, it's not even new. I don't even know if it's better. It's just different. If I get a 1 on either one of those, I'll take it. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay. This is where the volume gaps is the best, is when price is flat like this. This is really where it's the best. This is what I would prefer at least. think we're gonna get that done. Let's do that. Got an idea for the strategy to update it a little bit. Nice. Excuse me. All right, we're gonna see. We're gonna see how that one plays out. If you guys have questions, just let me know. But we're kind of just sitting in purgatory right now, just waiting, waiting. With the other strategy, what we could do is really take it down so we can get like 0.5. We could get way more signals if we wanted to. That would be a lot of fun. And like obviously these are pretty good, these signals here. So like, we can have fun with this too. Maybe I'll do that. This is a sell. If price gets back to 252, then I will take a sell. We'll sell one at this level right there. Unless there's another signal, 252. That's where this candle would have entered. It's kind of how I'm looking at this. So this trade would have entered right here at 251. I don't know where we're gonna get it, but that's what it would have entered. Well, that would have been a sick trade. Both of these would have been sick. This one kind of stunk a little bit, right? But this one was good. This one was good. So we would have made profit. Well, this one would have worked out too eventually. But here, 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 not there. Here and here. So not bad. So this strategy is going to give us a buy signal in a second, I think. I'm going to get rid of this just in case. Not yet, but we'll see. Okay. Where is VWAP right now is the real question. Run into a deviation band. So price popped. We're up big on the day. Okay. Crude is down to $66 a barrel. Netflix is up. Nice. Why is Boeing down 1%? What is that about? Alright, so we're going to see what price gives us here. Are we ready to come off of these lows right here and make a high? Or are we ready to break this level, basically this level right here? Can we break it? We touched it once, tried again. Here's our kind of third attempt. And it's not close, but it's somewhat close. We'll see. I'm looking at probably loading a long here. So let's see what we get. This is going to be the updated strategy. So it's not as good as it should be yet, but let's just take a look. It's not no signal yet. We will continue to wait. just waiting around. So these would be like, this would be a really good opportunity to go long right here at these lows. We'll kind of just wait and let price settle and do its thing first, but I'll buy it. If price gets low like that again, I'll buy it. Okay. Super solid trade right there. That puts us up 232, so there we go. Interesting, we got to get this one, this account back to profit, but super nice there. We'll be able to get ourselves a payout, assuming we get to profit here at the end of this week, which is good for 2 accounts, which is nice. So we should be on our way. But there we go there. Still no signal for either one of these. I assume the volume gas will give us a buy maybe in a little bit. We'll have to see kind of how that turns out. But so far so good. One second, I'll be right back. There's our buy signal. I don't want to take it just yet. If we get back to this right here, maybe I'll take it. But I think it's off to the races. So that's a little 6-point move in counting. Okay, we got 2. Perfect. That's awesome. I like that a lot. Awesome, 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 awesome. Really good there. Really good there. So that's nice. So we're gonna work on both of these strategies, and I don't necessarily want to combine them, but I want them to keep competing. They give very similar entries, so whatever one is better, we'll just use, right? But we'll see. But really, really nice trade right here. I wish I was around for it. That'd have been super sweet to catch. So very nice. Okay. That's better, I think. All right. Hell of a trade right here. Hell of a call. So entry would have been right in here. At the peak 21 points, you probably would have captured something like 16. $320 on one contract, $640 off 2 contracts. That'd been sweet. Okay, so that's why we use a trail because we never know where price is going to reverse. Really nice. I'm going to log out of this account since there's no reason to be in it anymore. I'm going to go here, this one. Oops, sell signal happened. All right. Oh, we really mistimed that one, didn't we? That's going to be a bit unfortunate. Let's see. I can be in this thing 2 more times, so let's do that. 3. Gave me like $160 on that trade. What the hell? Well, I tried to go. This is an eval, so I can go 3. I just didn't. Okay. So we bounced at this level a couple times. Very nice. If we, was that 06? If we get back to that 06 level, I'll probably buy. I'd be forfeiting 7 points, but I think I like that spot. I don't know if price is going to give that to us, but this is kind of like, this is the best price action for any sort of reversal strategy. This is very difficult because price kind of settles and then it runs, kind of settles, it run like up, settle a little bit, run, settle a little bit, run, settle, run, and then we start getting like back to where price is just going flat slash kind of downwards. This is where the strategy is at its best, and so I need to optimize either for only trading the sideways stuff or optimize for trying to catch some of these momentum plays the same way. Oh shit, I did not realize my entry was going to get hit like that. We're going to be in a sell. Okay, didn't move my entry. That's fine. Let's see if price can get back to profit for us. Again, we're going to forfeit these 7 points right here. I already knew that was going to happen. This is the low. I just want to be in this trade, but I didn't cancel it. Whoops. All right. Can price make a push? This is going to be one of those where we have to put our stop at price at break even once we get there, if we get there. Good. Tight. And we're out. So not bad for a trade I didn't really want to be in, but up $100. We could have been much better on that trade. We just weren't. Maybe some more to get on that one. I'm not really sure. We will see. See if we get any trades pop up here. But really good stuff this morning. For the one new joiner, the S and B right here, buy and sell. This is a new strategy software, very, very similar to VGAPS, as the entries are very, like this is these, both of them signal the same trade here, which was a money trade, and then it signaled a sell right here, which was awesome, that I simply just did not get in on. Just testing it, not sure if I want to implement this at all. I have it rigged up to take way more trades than it should, but that's just for fun. Like that's just to see how good it is. Obviously, we don't want to take this many trades. Although it is somewhat accurate, we don't want to take all of these trades. That would be way too many, I think. So, you know, we want to be a little bit more consistent. This would have been a sick trade though. Anyway, so I just have it set to a very like tight, sensitive setting so that it will fire off a lot of trades. So that's the best way to learn, is just to take a ton of signals. Because what essentially, the more I like trading more than less. And the reason for that is when you trade more, you learn faster. So like, let's say you have a system that trades 300 times a year. So one in like a quarter, one in like 1.1 trades a day, almost 1.2 trades a day. So most days you get one, some days you get two. From that, you can only really glean so much, right? Like if you have a five trade losing streak, it might feel like, that's a whole week, it might feel like your strategy stinks, but it might just be a 5 trade, drawdown that you have to deal with. And then you might win, 12 in a row or 7 or 8 in a row or whatever the case might be. And so it's like, you'd have to wait 2, 3, 4 weeks to learn that, versus if I could learn how this strategy works and get 10, here's a buy signal. We'll take that right there. If I could learn how this thing works and get like feedback instantly, then now I can adjust this thing as fast as possible and get it to where it needs to be. There we go. Nice little run here. That sucked. 268, that's fine. Buy signal, we're gonna take that one again. This buy signal technically could disappear, so I should have waited. Fuck, I should wait till that closed to take that, but that's okay. We'll just do the same thing as we did before. Once price gets to even, we want to set our stop. Oh, missed it. Shoot, giving us something 10 points. Having stop loss at swing low would be a much better idea, but since I'm in 3 contracts, I cannot afford that, literally. So let's see if price can get back to break even for us. And we'll see if that signal comes back and stays. They don't repaint, but we need the candle to close first. We need it to close first. And no signal. So I'm just in this trade for fun. Oh, there it is. No, that's not it either. Sorry, that's not it. All right, so it's up 280. Watch this thing take off, and I'm just absolutely not in the trade. It looks like VGAPS wants to give us one. It's just sitting and waiting. So again, we have to wait for that candle to close before. Excuse me, jeez. So we'll see. Okay, it's back. Is it going to hold? Yep. Buy signal here. Stop. I mean, I'm at 308, but like, man. We'll take the buy again. Putting a lot of faith in this. I really should just be hanging out, but yeah, we just gave back all that and some more. I think I lost 20 bucks on that. Well, that's insane. We're going to keep buying this thing. Since we're in an eval, it doesn't really matter too much. All right, so 4 points of drawdown. Okay. 5 points. 6 points. Really trying to play hard with this, but we shouldn't. So this is a bad signal. Not good. Really just should have waited, honestly. But okay. Let's see what happens here. Damn. All right, we were just a candle early. So we'll have to wait to see what this one gives us. This drawdown was 20 points. Yikes. Tough one there. Really tough one there. But then it came all damn near all the way back. That's just insane. That's why we got to use not a lot of leverage. So in a funded account, obviously, we would just go one contract. That way we don't have this issue ever. But for a funded account, or for a eval, we got to go hard in the paint. So I was up 300, now I'm down 5. Just is what it is. Let's see. It's going to be a minute before we get an extra trade, I think. Might not. Here's a buy from our new strategy. We'll see how that works out. We will see. Okay. Looks like we're going to try and get some of that back. We got all of it but $30, I think. So good trade there. So this strategy seems to give me a few better like entries. Now, again, it triggers really often, and so I don't love that. Like if I take off the VGAPs for just a second, it triggers a lot, and I don't mind a lot of trades. I just can't guarantee quality. Like this trade was pretty good. This one's obviously pretty good. This is just one candle. This one turned out to be pretty good. If this thing gets back to open, I'll buy it. All of these have been super solid over here, but then like some of them are just not great. Like this one's not great, obviously. It took a while, but it finally got back there, but that'd have been a loss. Goods, fine. These are just like too many, you know. So like we got to strengthen the qualification process for a trade to be a trade. Like no, like all these are okay, and they eventually work out, but too many. Same thing here. Like this one, if you got in on this candle right here, you'd have got profitable for 2 points. Like that's no fun. Same thing here, and then like this one is okay for 2-3 points, which it's in the morning, so it's not a huge deal. But dang, that thing took off. I didn't get into it. Frick. What was ATR at that time? 6. So like, we can try it again, I guess. Right at the open of this candle, right below it. Bad, good, right? Good, not okay. Oh, we're in the trade now. We're gonna buy, so we're gonna click sell. We'll give it 6 points. We'll see what happens with that. Probably get out of this one, yeah. But we're up $37. So we were up 3, down 5, up 37. So there we go. Just how that works at times. But this buy signal was sweet. Both of these were. And this sell signal was great too. So like these, it's really good here. Even if price is kind of trending down a little bit, sell signal here. We'll take that. So like kind of, this is a lot of trades. But 6 point stop, we'll give it that. Kind of right above these high. I'll give it a little higher. Kind of above these candles. Let's see what price gives us here. So it's we're definitely getting some nice momentum trades, but let's see what, to be honest with you, my stop needs to be more like up here for it to be a solid, like, there we go. Nice. Good. Puts us up $400. So that was a $400 trade just about. So super nice. So like back to back, really, really good. Good stuff there. Okay. So you guys get the gist of it, but a lot of trades. I don't mind them at all. I don't mind the number of trades that it gives. Well, this is I could here. I could also just shrink it way down and go like 2, and then there would be way less trades, right? Like there'd be very few trades. And so because I don't want to do it this way because I think it makes the same mistakes regardless. And so what I don't want to have is like we only take 3 trades in a day and we get L number one win, and then why is win, this would be a loss depending on how you trade it. But this could have been a small win. No, it would have been decent. Hold on. Actually, these aren't terrible. They look bad, but they're really not that bad. This one would have had a nice drawdown amount of 18 points before getting profitable by about 4, so not great here, right? But then this trade would have been solid for 14 points based on the way it entered the trade. So this one was good, and then we haven't seen one since. So having more than rather than less is good, but it is what it is. But all right, we'll call it a day. We traded back and forth quite a bit, so we'll let this one just kind of chill out a bit, and then we'll bounce back tomorrow, and we'll see what happens with that. All right. So again, working on a couple different strategies, just for good old time's sake, and whichever one wins out is whichever one wins out. All right. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and we will do it all again. All right. So you guys have a great day.